Hi Capricorn, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your blam. It's on for January 27th, 2020, baby. It's going down, huh? I want to thank everyone for their like, share, and subscribes, and just want to rock with you. I mean, just thank you for rocking with me. I want to rock with you. Rocking with me through it all. Even the new subscribers, I thank you all. Thank you all for purchasing readings. And even those that have joined Patreon. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and get started. I was just thinking about the live. We go live here on Patreon. It's really cool. A lot of us are. I say a lot of us. I'm really psyched about it because it's just kind of the patrons that I do have. They're really inspirational, and they inspire me to want to do better. You know. And with that, it's just what it is. You know. Okay, so your animal spirit here is red squirrel. Gather your resources now, for they will sustain you through coming change. Okay, so some of you got some things going on, Capricorn. Some of you could be going into union, is what I'm hearing, where you need to start planning for what's going to take place here in a minute. We will get your chakra energy out. We'll get your crystal and your animal spirit out here, and we'll go from there. But it just looks like a lot of you need to plan the next step in your trip, whatever it is. You got some changes coming soon. Some of you got some unforeseen changes because you are actually ascending. And then some of you have been, what I'm hearing is that some of you are actually trying to remain in a situation and you've already been told to leave. So whether it's a job, whether it is... it's just I feel like there's a deception spirit on you, is what they're telling me. It says it's a form of deception. You don't want to leave. You don't want to stay. You don't even want to be there, but it's like you won't leave. So it's like this form of deception. Maybe it's the fear of the unknown that you're dealing with, is what I'm hearing. Look at this. What just popped out, 2 cards. You have citrine, which is abundance, and then we have tanzanite, which is clarity. So some of you, what I'm hearing, that some of you may have been dealing with some things. You got clarity with the throat chakra here, and then you got abundance here with the citrine. You need to start gathering your resources and doing what it takes, because if you get pushed out of a situation, you may end up without for a minute, like you're not ready. So the animal spirit is telling you to gather up your resources, Capricorn, and then the crystal is telling you about the abundance. So that means it put me in a mindset of, you know how people sit on the pew at church and they know every word, they know the whole Bible, they sitting on that knowledge, they don't never bring people to church, I call those people rotting the pew. They just sit and rot on the pew with that knowledge. They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing to show for what they've gained. They just there. They've been in church 17, 25 years, and it's just like, I'm just here, you know. And I'm not saying I'm a religious buff. I'm just using that as an analogy. You got you got gurus in every culture, in every religion, and every type of thing you can imagine, and they do nothing with the knowledge. And that's what I'm hearing. You're getting pushed out of a place, and they're telling you to gather your resources because you're going to get pushed out. Whatever you're doing, you know where you're supposed to be, and you're not there, is what I'm getting, Capricorn. Some of you, I even heard that into the new year, you all had made plans to leave, but you didn't leave yet. You had said you'll be gone by 2020. You're still there in 2020. Some of you need to go further into your explorations in life about what's going on, and you haven't. So I'm not really sure exactly what's what. So I'm just going to get this energy here as far as what's going on. It just seems like a lot of you need to go ahead and get ready for this move. Or if you've already planned part of the move and then you stopped, go on plan the rest of your move and go ahead and go. Some of you may need to put your 2-week notice in today. At the bottom of the deck, I have insecurity here at the bottom of the chakra deck. So that might have a lot to do with why you haven't moved yet. Some of you are in question about the service that you provide to the community as far as what you're supposed to be doing. You don't know how to balance it out to make money, is what I'm hearing. Because you got service and balance here. Okay, so you're not balanced out because you're impartial to some things that you already know. Like you may like doing what you're doing, and you don't really want to leave, and then you like, and insecurity has popped out. So it looks like at this point a lot of you are giving up on some things, and the information that you got from the Creator about what it is you're supposed to be doing, you have not followed upon because of your insecurity. You're feeling very insecure about the things that you're supposed to be doing, and it's like, okay, I don't see myself doing it, or I could do it, but you don't have all of your questions answered because you haven't taken them to the Creator. You got the part of what I'm supposed to be doing, but you didn't go back and see how I'm supposed to make money, how I'm supposed to sustain my lifestyle, this and that. So now you're about to get kicked out of something. Could be a relationship with somebody. I'm also hearing a lot of you to find out who your divine counterpart is, and you haven't left either. Capricorn, you're still dealing with them. You're still, dragging your feet, and it's like, okay, when you get replaced, what's going to happen? That's what I'm hearing. When you get replaced, what are you going to do? Because see, some people will wait on one divine counterpart forever, but everybody's not going to wait, because a lot of people already know through this ascension process, you can be replaced. Gifts get passed on to people when you don't want to work your calling. A lot of you may be wondering why your dreams are funny. They're not as vivid as they used to be. You can't astral project anymore. When you're not using your gifts for your purpose, you lose them, and they go to somebody else. Some of you have been called to be light workers, empaths. You are that, but then you work on the dark side. You're about to lose your gifts, and you're about to reap what you've sown. Some of you wreak havoc in people's lives on purpose. Some of you steal. Some of you are basically deceptors, where you actually go in and create chaos in between two innocent people. You just start mess. You just real gossipy and start a lot of mess with people, and then you still befriend people. I even hear some of you are mad that you heard that somebody was talking about you, but you've been talking about them. But you have an insecurity. But see, all this stuff, what you put out there, you bring back. So it's like all this negativity you're bringing back, and you can't even go fulfill your purpose because you are filled with so much toxicity. You have to release this stuff. You have to get clarity. And see, abundance. I'm glad this card came out, because I was meditating on abundance the other day. And abundance isn't just like an overflow. How do you get overflow and you got lack? You have to first pray because abundance is having what you need for what you need. Overflow is just what it is, overflow. That means you have more than what you need. Some of you need to pray for stability, because that's what comes with the abundance. Just to be stable to pay your bills. It's a difference. You get the abundance, it's like, oh, I got an abundance coming, but you don't never have enough. You're looking for that overflow, but you didn't pray for overflow. You prayed for the abundance. Abundance means that's the stability to keep you going, to get what you need out of situation, out of your finances, out of your relationships. To get the overflow, you have to put in work for overflow. And not so much work of I'm working hard to go get overflow. No, it's the same thing in the natural, where you go to work and you trying to get that overtime. In the spirit realm, you have to get your prayers in for an overflow, for show me more ideas for an increase. Show me. You have to go in and get an overflow workload, overflow method. And a lot of you are insecure because the little things that you're supposed to be doing, you're not doing. You haven't done them yet. We have impartiality in the upright and balance in the reverse. So you're imbalanced about some things that you're impartial to. Like I say, a lot of you don't want to leave a job, don't want to leave a relationship, because you do like the benefits, but it's not for you. This relationship may have great sex, great conversation, and not even great conversation, because I don't feel like your minds are meshing. It's just to the point where you just ain't got used to what this relationship has given you, but you haven't moved on yet, and you're holding up the process. Some of you may be telling your divine counterpart they can do what they do because you haven't left yours. You haven't left your karmic, is what I'm hearing. And then you're in question about this service because you're trying to see how can you make money, but you haven't went to the creator on make some money. How do I make money out of this? You know, I'm good at what I do, but I don't know how to make money out of this. So we're going to go ahead and pray now. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for Capricorn desiring to put a stop to some things that are going on and hindering the process of them healing, moving forward. I speak that they're no longer insecure about the things that they know they are purposed to do. That they walk in their truth and know that they are more than qualified for this position. I speak that they're no longer impartial to the things that are not serving them, to their lustful ideas, and that they get balanced out with the spirit and the flesh. That they put the flesh under subjection. That they get disciplined about what it's going to take to move forward. I speak that they understand that any question they have about their service, their due diligence, their purpose to the community, that they come to you, Creator, on ideas on how to make this work, on how to flourish and survive, to create their abundance, their stability. I speak that they're no longer in question about where their money is going to come from. That they get up and have faith and know that it's through you. It's going to work out. I speak that they get clarity with the Tanzanite crystal. I speak that they invoke his power so that they can stand and get the Centron's power as well. So they can stand and do what it takes to be the person that they're supposed to be, the master magician. To manifest everything that they need clearly and with precision, precisely what you want. I speak that the red squirrel helps them get to the place of storing up, not spending everything, storing up, getting ready for a rainy day, a sunny day, cloudy day, beautiful day, just to store up and get ready for every day. Selah. This your girl NeenaRose coming at you, Capricorn. For your blam, it's on for January 27th, 2020. Y'all have a good one. This your girl NeenaRose.